Hey guys, welcome back. It's Demise. Yeah, it's recording. Sick. Alright, so, um, this may be a cut-off video. I'm not sure if it will be, because I am waiting for someone to, arrive, I guess, so that I can go over and take advantage of Dick Smith's, sale today. Apparently they are liquidating, and they're gonna have a big sale. And my plan is to go and get a Blue Yeti mic, or some other audio equipment. And if that happens, then we could say goodbye to Peaky Audio. Oh my god. It's gonna cost me, it'll set me back about $50, but whatever. One day I'll set up a tip jar. You guys can fund me, and then I can get my own microphone. And I have to pay for it. Because right now, poor student funds make me unwilling to buy stuff. Sell out, please. Let me sell out. Oh, nah. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't judge. Alright, so we picked up a whole bunch of spells last game, and I do not remember any of them, so let's just keep going there. Seems like everyone's giving me really positive feedback. Whoa, my god, that's so much damage. What the hell, Stone Giants? Ow. Yeah, regarding the last video, I seem to have gotten a ton of positive feedback, so thank you guys for being constructive about it. I had a lot of things to think about. But yeah, ultimately, I do want to express that I am quite proud of the channel at this point in time. In fact, I have been since the first video. It's actually just the fact that, for some weird reason, every time I point out the flaws of the channel, it seems to be on the, oh my god, why is this damage so high? Oh man, this mummy is so squishy, it's scary. I need to use my defense better, I think. Also, I need to repel missiles, maybe. What is making me take so much damage is the question. Mostly just physical hits. I have plenty of dodging. Like 14.5 is pretty good. I usually consider about 20 to be the maximum anyone would get. So, 15 is decent. Surprised that I'm taking quite as much damage. Maybe it's not but the AC is like 17. That's not horrible. 17 is like draconian level. Cloak of Magic Resistance. That's better than our +2 cloak. Do we have any remove curse armor? No. We have some now though. Let's uncurse this cloak. Hang on. Let's check if we have any robes. Magic resistance, magic, cold, RF robe. No, I don't think it's necessary. Okay, let's just. How do we curse? Damn it, I'm confused now. Did we curse? Yes. Remove curse on the cloak. Put the magic resistance on and chuck the cloak on. Alright, sick. So now we have an extra pip of MR. We have a lot of MR right now. Almost max, which is very rare for me. I feel like they may have buffed the base MR because I don't remember having 2 pips normally. Oh, Flayed Ghost, lols. Completely ineffectual to a mummy such as myself. I wonder if the... why is this... Oh, caps lock zone. So, the Staff of Power... Sorry, the Staff of Conjurations bumps my Mystic Blast up to max power, and it also puts an extra pip on Poison Cloud. But it does not increase the power of, say... Does it do it in Fireball? Yes, it does. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I should use the Conjuration stuff then. It feels like I need more mana, though. That's the problem. And I hate having that feeling. Just, no more mana. No more mana. Yes, the optimal strategy would be probably to switch hotspot constantly, but unfortunately that's really tedious play, so I have difficulty being bothered. Let's just try it. ultimately, by the end game, we are looking to get probably Orb of Destruction. I doubt we're gonna have Firestorm online, but Orb is pretty reasonable, so we have to look for it, I guess. We don't currently have it in the game, so hopefully we can find it before the end of the game, because I don't see myself killing Orbs of Fire without that spell in particular. Hasting and Orbs of Fire would be... Hasting and Orb of Destruction is probably the only way that this character is going to kill an Orb of Fire. Other than, of course, Firestorm, but like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get Firestorm online. Nor do I think it's necessary to win the game anyway. It's just a good spell, I guess, in general. This is kind of weird. I was playing online yesterday. Playing in the new trunk, and oh my god, I have something to talk about now. The new trunk is just flat out stupid. They added a buttload of new, whole bunch of new, like, things. Let me think. First things first, they added a dart slug, which is an early game monster. It's basically like a worm, but if the worm was ranged. Max damage is like 2d4 and it can spawn on I think d1. So it for max damage it hits you for 8, and it's also an enemy that can kill. Like, it's just not a fun enemy to fight at all. Also, I'm gonna get Firestormed right now. This is a real thing that's gonna happen to me. Oh, I didn't get it. Nice. Stand here, Poison Cloud, and IMB. Have to use the different spell. Use different blah. You have to use different spells to get rid of those salamanders who are immune to fire. Anyway, as I was saying, they just added a whole bunch of new enemies, and I'm really pissed off about half of them. They added these like, yeah, they added dart slugs which shoot darts at you, and basically, yeah, they're like ranged worms. Essentially, that's what they are, and that's really annoying because why do we need more ranged, like, high damage spike shit, but now in the early game too? Wow, that's really helpful, guys. Thank you for doing that. We all appreciate your hard work, devs. You goddamn idiots. Nah. What else did they add? They added a enemy that can abyss you on d4. Apparently, according to ZXC, he was pissed off about that. I don't know much about that one because I didn't see it. But if that's real, Crawler's gonna become a meme, a total meme game. It's just, lols, this game is so hard. You can't even win all the games. Because it's not, at this point, it's not being fair, and it's just a little bit bullshit. It's just, no, just leave an enemy that can abyss you. If it's like what I think it is, it's like just chucking Erolka down on d4. Like, why? Why'd you do that? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm not gonna rant, but I'm not gonna rant too much about that one because I don't know if that's actually a thing or if ZXC is just memeing me again, as he always does. For those of you that aren't aware, he is pretty much a meme lord. He was the one who was responsible for the tavern fiasco, the tier list fiasco. He's a perpetrator of such memes. Yeah, I'm talking directly to him, so don't worry about it right now. This is scary. Okay, poison arrow killed him. Nice. There's an arcane whatever the crap that is. I'm not that interested, but I'll head towards it slowly. But understand that it's probably not worth my time to go in there. Just because, like, it's dangerous compared... Like, look how much stuff is here. I can't afford to spend the time to, I guess, go over there. Because I have to clear this damn place out. Even though I'm, like, pretty silent, everything's coming towards me. I'd rather be on full mana than be on... than go into that thing. I'm not going in that thing unless I have full mana anyway, so... Not important. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is the demon place, which makes it not too dangerous for this character. I actually know it is pretty dangerous. There's Hellfire and Abyssing, but it's not horribly bad, because Torment's not a thing anymore on this... At least on this character, it's not. Having said that, we will still run Summon Butterflies. Completely unrelated, but I decided that it's a good idea to learn it. I think... Okay, so the one thing that's scary about this place is there's a Brimstone Fiend at some point, I believe. And there's also a crazy wizard that no one cares about at the end. But there's a lot of books. And I believe the books are actually quite good. They have summoning in them. So we'll take a look. Cobalt Demonologist, cool. Are there any spells that we could actually pick up Summon Mana Viper, just for Ancient Liches. So I think blasting at them is probably just as good an idea. That thing can decompose us by malmutating. There seems to be loot over here, but I'm pretty sure that's all gold. Yeah, it's all gold. Oh yeah, so apart from the Dart Slug, there's also some stupid shit like monkeys that scream and make a lot of noise. They're weak, but they make a lot of noise. That's really not necessary, in my opinion. I don't think it's really that. It's not. There's no real point in adding it. It's like a Vault Sentinel, and I hate Vault Sentinels. But this time they don't like mark you; they just scream, which is better. I admit that is better than the Vault's version because the Vault's version is just stupid and obnoxious. But I don't know. I still feel like that's unnecessary change. Though that might just be myself, my own opinion. So those guys are in the game now. This is the boss of the guy, but of the place, but I don't know what the hell he does. Summon Demon, Hellfire. Oh shiz, that could be really bad. Regardless, we have to kill this poison arrow guy first, right? Let's fireball him. No, actually, oh, that's a Hellion. Okay, we definitely need to shoot over here. Okay, that's one gone. The Hellion's still there, though. Okay, now he's gone too. Great. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. And now we get some staves of summoning. That's the Margin Bow. It's Vampiric Archmage, MP, and in +6. But it does cost us health whenever we cast. It's not worth using. We got a lot of summoning spells now. This is another summoning book. Cursed Rod of No One Cares. And more summoning. Okay, so that's really not that necessary. We could realistically pick up Spellforge Servitor. I might actually do that, just because it adds to the damage. Yeah, actually that sounds like a good idea. You know what? Let's start training summonings. Turn charms off. Ring of Flames is probably going to be good soon anyway. We have pretty decent stats at this point, so dying is... that's Boris. Crap. Let's hope he doesn't kill us. Good luck. Aww. Yeah, Blink. Yes, Blink is so sick. Crap, we don't have anything that can really kill him, do we? If he's killing us that easily. Summoning. There we go. Summoning can hopefully beat him. Nope, apparently not. Alright, let's back off. Let's get full mana. The problem with no Orb of Destruction is, like, I just don't have the killing power to take these enemies out. So people like Boris will just... Okay, let's just auto-exclude this out. Oh, no, he definitely knows we're here. I don't think he cares, though. Why do you keep going in there, huh? There's nothing in there. Stop going in there. Are you stupid or something? Jesus, I auto-excluded and everything, and it still tried to go back in. What a silly character I am. Anyway, yeah, so back to my Dick Smith story. They're liquidating, so I wonder if, like, I can pick up a mic or something. If I could, that'd be really great, for cheap. Currently, like, I don't really use a great mic, so you do hear audio peaking. I think the audio peaking might just be because I'm too lazy to edit my audio. But look, to be fair, I'm uploading once a day. I don't really have... It takes a long time to edit. And if I were to actually edit my videos, the rate at which I would be uploading would be much lower, I think. Because it would take me like 4 times as long to edit. What I do instead is I try to make the audio good from the get-go in recording. And then I don't shout into my mic. And for the most part it works, honestly. Frederick is pretty bad. Is he poison resistant? Yes, he is. Damn it! It's just perfect. What can he cast? Bolt of Cold, Spellforge... Okay, so not fire spells. Poison Arrow is still probably the best to kill him. Because Poison Arrow can pierce through our poise. And it's still a decent like hitting things spell, because it does like partially physical damage, I believe. For example, undead can still be killed by poison arrow, even though poison arrow should be a poison spell, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that's kind of scary. You need to kill this fire giant first. It's probably the most dangerous one. And fire giants, so broken. It's one of those enemies where it's just like, sometimes it's the strongest enemy in the game, sometimes it's just pathetic and does nothing. Most of the time it's like that, actually. Poison Cloud destroys elves. I can just sit here now and magic dart these guys to death. DPS isn't really important when they're already lethally poisoned. I kind of just need to sit there and watch that they die. Yeah, so hopefully a Blue Yeti mic or something of the kind will be pretty good for me. I don't really know what mic I want to pick up. I just want to pick up a mic, because right now I don't have one. I won't tell you how. I'm assuming people already know, but I have a very ghetto setup, and it's not great. It works, it functions, it allows me to speak to you guys, and in fact, I actually prefer it in some cases over my headphone mics because, well, I've explained this, but it doesn't pick up much background audio, which makes it pretty good. This is kind of scary. Let's just gas the whole area. We got slowed by this wraith. Shadow wraith here. Gotta make sure that dies. We were slowed, but I was in a very good spot because everything was poisoned and I was in a corner. In a similar vein. Oh wait, no, this is not as good because I'm pretty sure those are all undead. I was going to use Poison Cloud to just kill them off screen, but it doesn't work because obviously undead are not affected by poison. Let's heal up. Great. Let's continue on. So we're actually making pretty decent progress on this guy. Mummy Wizard seems to be pretty strong. It was a very, I guess, tense early game where I was kind of worried about my EXP level, curve, power, but now we seem to be doing a lot better. Unfortunately, though, we are starting to lack the irresistible damage that that's 2 Orbs of Destruction. Christ, okay. Okay, well, this is not great. I just spammed the crap out of Blink to avoid those Orbs of Destruction. That's probably a risky way to do it, but I don't know. I think it's alright. It's decent. Gets rid of enemies real quick. Yeah, I don't really have a way to deal with Boris, unfortunately. I might just have to skip this floor, because he's a real pain in the ass. And I really don't want to face him. Had I had Orbs of Destruction, I would be completely content to just fight him, but without it, it's kind of scary. Oh, we are taking a lot of damage. Holy crap. Blink and Fireball. We need to get away from this wall. Or we need to kill this thing really quickly. Let's kill it quickly. This is a very tense situation. That's not actually. But it's still kind of scary. Let's close the door on my own skeleton that I shot with a fireball. Yes, I was willing to shoot it because, frankly, there's no benefit in me keeping that. Hey, it's me. It's Vinestalker Monk of Chibridos. I don't think I have any way to kill that either, which is hilarious. Let's make sure that these guys are dead first. Okay. That actually just drained my mana. I cannot fight that thing. Let's try one more time, just to make sure that... Okay, demise 1. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna kill that thing with my mana. Not unless it's the only thing on the screen. And even then it's gonna be a tough fight, so I'm gonna have to go down the 3rd set of stairs. 1, 2, 3... Wait, whoops. This one. I missed the cycle. This is gonna be hilarious. Okay, Boris is probably aware of where we are now, so we have to probably go the long way around. Can we not? Go this way. There's Boris. Oh my god. Which one's stronger, Mystic Blast or Poison Arrow? Or Fireball? He's not even... Okay, Fireball. Fireball's probably the strongest one. Okay, in melee, Boris is a lot less dangerous because he can't just Orb of Destruction spam the crap out of us like he was doing previously. So I managed to kill him. That's actually very heartening. Makes me less afraid of the future. Poison Cloud takes out all these enemies except the Warg. The Warg will die to Poison Arrow though. Gonna back off here because I see a Fire Giant and I don't want to touch a Fire Giant. Do not want to get randomly Fireball. Conjuration's back because we're below the mana threshold. We need to cast spells that kill this thing really quickly. And we need to have enough mana to bail if we need to. Okay, we did, like, basically no damage to it. Oh my god. That thing hurts. Okay. I personally hate having ghosts, so I should have really cleared this, but I wasn't really paying attention, I guess. Wow, we take a lot of damage from that thing. Holy crap. Demise 1 is such a badass. I can't believe I died. I don't even remember what I died to at that point. The thing is, like, maybe I can kill it if I have a good surround on it. With a lot of trash next to me. Or a lot of, like, summoned allies. That's where summoning really comes in handy, but I haven't learned enough summoning to really make a difference. I guess summoning will be a good way to finish the game off if I don't end up getting Orb of Destruction. How much is Firestorm on? Let's see if it's actually good. 98%. Okay, that's going to take a very long time. Let's turn off Fire Magic and turn on Conjurations again. And we'll actually... Do we have Amnesia? We'll do that after we finish this floor. How about that? Harpies, the bane of all fire elementalists, or at least ogre ones. Interestingly enough, there are a lot of series in my channel that I still vaguely remember, which is interesting. Like, I remember some of the details of these runs, not all of them. And I do enjoy bringing it up because, I don't know, I think it's important to learn from the past. For those of you that aren't aware, I did do an Ogre Fire Elemental run at one point. And spoiler, didn't turn out very well. Unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't be spoiling all these things with my future knowledge. But to be fair, I don't think many people watched that Ogre because, I don't know, past the early game he was a little bit dead. Like, he was kind of dead, but he didn't want to say anything. Poison Cloud, make sure Repel Missiles is up, get some sick value from Fireball, more poison everywhere. Holy crap, that's a Salamander that's going to Firestorm me. Can we go for him, please? Focus him, yep. This is something else. Let's shoot acid everywhere. Just start spraying it. And blast him with... my last IMB, great, cool. Just kill all these things. I love Poison Cloud just for the fact that it kills everything so quickly, but man, it costs a lot of mana. And without Vehement, I can really feel the sting of no mana. Wait, do we have a Crystal Wall anywhere? No. What about energy? Staff energy? No. I was thinking that we could get some sick Hungerless channeling, but guess not. It's not a big deal anyway. Let's back off here. Those elves are going to be a pain, I can already tell. Because when are elves not pains? Oh my god. And I say that as an elf right now. Stop! Stop shooting me! Alright, piss off. I have more mana than you now. You're dead. I don't know why I was magic guarding there. That's kind of weird. Fire the sling bullets because we have nothing else. Poison Arrow just absolutely destroys stuff at this point. It's almost one-shotting stuff. I wish it was actually one-shotting stuff, but almost one-shotting is almost as good. There's me again.
It does not take damage from me. Okay. Clearly, what it wants me to do is use the summoning scroll to get some allies, through which I can now fire at Demise 1, while it is distracted by me. Now go, my fiends. Take him out. Yes, we killed him. Great. Good. It cost us 1 scroll of summoning, which is sad, but it's what I get for not clearing out my morgue file. When I play offline, I always get rid of ghosts. I hate ghosts, because then they're my ghosts. It's really annoying. In the online mode, you can't turn it off. You can't turn ghosts off. And also, it doesn't matter because it's kind of cool to see ghosts that aren't yours. But in online mode, it's kind of in offline mode, it's a little bit obnoxious. You only see your own failures. It's not a fun ride. So I tend to turn them off. And also, I don't really like the imbalance that it brings, because if they're really weak ghosts, they're just real pushovers and free EXP, and that could be considered like quote-unquote exploiting. And if they're really strong, they're just broken, and they don't. It's really frustrating to play against. It just makes your future runs really annoying. So there is, like, of course, one could argue that you don't want to stray from the variation that comes, in the same way that one wouldn't do stupid shit to leave ridiculously weak ghosts online. But, you know, there's an argument to be made for both sides, keeping ghosts on not offline. I'm in the camp of keeping them off, because I don't like my own ghosts. They're really annoying. So Fire Giant, let's get rid of him. Great, cool. Let's actually go back upstairs and check out our spells. Interestingly enough, we're still not max piety with Ash and Zari. I don't know what on earth we could do at this point to get more piety. Because, wow, that is a lot of piety that we are not getting. Must be missing something insane. Scrolls of Amnesia. Let's get rid of Toxic Radiance. That's kind of useless now at this point. We can also get rid of Conjure Flame, probably. It's not very good anymore. No, it's probably not good anymore. Let's get rid of that. And instead we'll pick up Spellforged Servitor, and that's about it, really. Spellforged is all I can see being useful. Yeah, ZD sounds good. And if we do use Spellforged a lot, we probably don't even need the Battle Sphere, but we'll see. We'll see. How long has it been? It's been about 27 minutes, which is interesting. I've been playing pretty chill because I just woke up. I'm a little bit tired, but yeah, that's a lot of books we found today. So yeah, that about wraps it up for today. One more thing, guys. I was thinking that, okay, so some people I've heard reports of would like some place to contact me like really often, and of course YouTube is a great place to do that, but there are like more, I guess I want a platform that's a little bit more casual in terms of like just stuff to do, just a place to hang out basically. And as a media student, I actually do, well, as a student who really studies media, I guess, I think it'd be pretty cool for me to start learning Twitter, because I have to do that anyway eventually. So if anyone wants to actually start a Twitter community with myself, I wouldn't mind, because first of all, I can answer questions, really quick questions and stuff about like myself and I guess the game and all that on my phone, which is pretty convenient, because right now to answer comments on YouTube, it's pretty, I don't know. Look, basically, if you want to find me on Twitter, DemiseAU, I might be checking, I'll be checking from now on, because I need to learn how to use Twitter quickly. I think it's important to get on top of social media stuff. And honestly, I don't think Facebook is great. for this kind of channel. YouTube is of course great. Like I respond to all you guys on YouTube, but if there's any place that I could be more casual, I guess Twitter would probably be the go-to area. So I'm thinking of starting Twitter. I already have an account which I used for projects previously. There's nothing on there because I only used it to gather information. But yeah, Demise. I think it's at Demise AU is my Twitter handle. So if you guys want to check out, like, if you guys want, I can start like doing stuff on that, and I'll see how. I basically need to see how it works because I'm going to be using it in the upcoming year, I believe. So yeah, hopefully we can get a crawl Twitter community going. That'd be pretty cool because, like I've already started. The reason why I started the channel in the first place is so that crawl would have one form of kind of social media outlet to hang out with. Because forums and Reddits and stuff, they're okay, but I don't know. I feel like they're a bit too serious. Or not really. They're like, I don't know. Tavern's a little bit dry, to be completely honest. You either have sardonic memesters or you have people arguing over the smallest things, and that's a forum for you. That's not really anyone's fault. Reddit's kind of the same, to be honest, and I'm well versed in both. Look, the reason why I say Tavern's dry is because ZXC's there. He's always talking about his, he's following up on his memes, his tier lists, if you will. Anyway, I probably rambled for enough. So, like I said, to summarize, Twitter might be a thing in the next couple of whatevers. You guys can like talk to me private. You can like actually chat to me in real time. You can send me really quick questions and answers that, like, obviously YouTube you might feel not necessary. Like just like, oh, how do I do this? Oh, what does this look like? Oh, what do you think about the new changes? And I'll just like give you a brief like answer. Or you could DM I think it's DM. You could like message me directly and like ask me a specific question. I'd be happy to chat with anyone who wants to talk to me about crawl. So yeah. All right, rambling is over. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed.